Hey guys, 1 second, and we'll do the normal thing. Let's see. Press the button. Press that button. Let's see. Is the pin cord ready yet? No, it's not. Do that. I can move down there. Okay, well that's fine. We will do that in a second. So just to say, guys, hello everybody. My name is Brian. This is Dormant Volcano Games, and like a volcano, I am exploding with excitement to give you guys some more content. So welcome back to another episode of Stray Gods. Now it might be a little confusing because this is the first full-length Stray Gods stream that we've done on stream, where it's taken up the whole 2 hours. Because last time we were sharing it with Oxenfree 2, but that's okay. Now it's its own thing. For those that are tuning in, whether it be live or not, Stray Gods is a visual novel musical where you play as a woman who basically sees one of the muses from Greek mythology get murdered, becomes a muse because of that, and then has to use her muse powers to figure out who murdered the former muse, or the Greek gods put her to death. So we were about partway through Act 1. It'll be fine. We got this.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
No. Ooh.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but...
Man, I wish this was my apartment.
Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Yeah, remember, Grace, everyone thinks you're the killer. Look at the light. I'll get painting, Warhol painting, drums, Elvis picture, harp, instrument. Look at the guitar. It is a guitar. Light. Elegant painting. Warhol painting. Drums. Elvis picture. Harp. Instrument. What happens if I press confirm?
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
Oh. Cool. So it's not like one of those things where if you select the wrong answer, then you're...
Calliope left the audition. Where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Yeah, so I was kind of figuring like you'd pick something and hopefully that would be the right thing in the room to pick. But I guess you can go through all of them. That's cool.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum. Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. Wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Oh, shoot. I gotta see if pin cord went. It did. Yay! Oh, yeah, no, remind me. I have to talk. Well, don't remind me. I will remind myself that I have to talk to JD about something in the Jackware Games Discord.
Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
No, Grace, that's not okay to ask. How could you ask such a thing?
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't, like, his muse, or... A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
I'd go with I would keep a giant harp. I don't even know how to play the harp. I think it'd just be a nice decoration.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
Well, she's a muse, I assume, probably.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Wonder what's upstairs.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. See, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You scared me. Sitting there in the dark.
Oh.
For all I know, you could be the killer come to hide the evidence or raid the fridge.
No, I'm just here to mourn an old and very dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
Why do you think? 1 week to prove my innocence, remember?
Yeah, I do remember, yes.
This is Calliope's home. Seemed as good a place as any to start.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
That's ominous.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still
Apollo
need
Troy
help.
Baker.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
troubled.
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change.
That makes sense.
We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah, we're not gonna go that.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
Like this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
I don't even want to know what Apollo's place looked like.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
Nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it. Sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
Song time. Song time. Song time, please. Please be a song time. I need song, please.
I can't do this.
Eh. Pressing the X button, it's not doing anything.
I can see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
Ah, song time.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I?
There we go.
What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Laura Bailey is a goddess, also high.
There's thousands of years.
Let's see, can I do this? Is it gonna work?
Side by side.
Yep.
She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same.
Also, hi, Jitty.
I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she never came.
Years, thousands of years. You walked, kept your eyes down. Look around. You need to change. If you walk the same, you'll be to blame.
But I've tried.
Also, Calliope is played by another voice actress I love. Oh, who is it?
We haven't tried.
Then let's see.
Ashley Johnson. Oh, yeah.
I always knew. I can tell she's in there too.
It's true. I'm listening now.
And what she's saying,
Break from the same.
never the same.
That other voice, it'll always play. On loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do.
I'm loving this.
Something new.
I didn't push too hard, and it just worked out.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain.
Laura and Ashley are really close friends, so they have done a few roles together. I love their chemistry and things together. Nice.
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Stop being so obtuse.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen.
Yeah.
To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
That makes sense. It's one of the reasons why, the age-old question is if you could know about your own future. Most people use, death or like who you're going to marry. Let's just, to be light here, let's, the whole age. Oh, if you could look into the future and know who you would, marry, would you want to know? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I kind of want to be able to, make my own choices. You're talking about fate. What? Why? Why won't it let me pick?
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole.
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes. Any hole.
Oh, look,
The act
the
of
game
trying
is...
to avoid them is what will make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
He's also the god of light. Well, the sun?
Yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Ooh. We're gonna be Poseidon. Oh god, this place looks like a shithole.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes.
Oh no, this is Apollo's place.
I don't get many visitors.
Sun, music, and poetry. Thank you. Oh, and prophecy.
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
I guess I never worried about it much.
That just reminds me of a turtle. What reminds you of a turtle?
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Oh my god!
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one.
Oh, Kung Fu
Over
Portal,
the
that
ages,
turtle.
No matter where I go,
Oh, yeah.
one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Who's the Oracle?
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
I'm sorry, is the Oracle a teenager?
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie.
Oh my god, the Oracle is a teenager.
Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you
for a casserole?
have a casserole?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
See the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah. Paul's aight.
Pause.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
I love it. I love it. She just literally like met a god. Like I was like, oh hey, I'm Apollo, and she's like, I ain't calling you that. I don't care if you were the god of sun, music, poetry, and prophecy. I ain't calling you Apollo. You are Paul now. And this dude, who's like a bajillion years old, just goes with it.
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sand?
Incredibly emo.
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
It's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Getting all flustered.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
You don't pay rent here, Oracle.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
Woman just ain't paying rent.
Century, Paul, and your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Imagine, though, once again, talking to a literal god and just mouthing off. I don't know. Like, I don't think there is a god of any kind where if I met in person, I'd just start mouthing off. I don't know what they could do to me. I'm also a people pleaser, so to be fair, even if I had a bone to pick, I relate to the Oracle. What specifically, besides being an emo little shit, do you identify with, Chitty?
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up.
On
You
that
could do the
article?
same if you know how to
Yeah,
use a
that's true.
computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Ah, so Persephone owns Calliope's apartment. Interesting. Sassy, mean, techie, and needs some download speed. Okay, yeah, no, that's understandable.
Persephone is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find.
Information is really important even to gods.
Like.
True. Will there be
I'm
trouble?
thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Plus everything you said. Well, that's good. Hades' wife? Yes, Hades'
Persephone
wife.
is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
She's my favorite character we've met so far. But yes, Hades' wife, although to be fair, I don't know if she's Hades' wife. In this game? I assume so. Let's go through the journal. Aphrodite. Hermes. Persephone. Pan. We meet Pan again. Pan was actually... Pan has been my favorite member of the gods we've met so far. My favorite human character? Because I don't know if... Would she still be considered human if she was the Oracle? I guess? Yeah, my favorite of the human characters we've met, probably Oracle. Favorite of the gods so far has definitely been Pan. Although I did like Hermes. He was pretty tight. Okay. We're going to the underworld. Yay! I'm assuming that's the name of the club, and we're not going to the real underworld. Oof.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Yay! It's Pan.
Persephone runs a nightclub called the Underworld. It's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Maybe, but I wouldn't say that to her.
Still, it seems like a weird thing for a god to do.
We all get through the years somehow, Grace. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Nope. I'll be persuasive.
You don't think I could just ask her about it?
Not if she doesn't want to talk to you. She may need a nudge. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Talk to Apollo, talk to Eros, talk to Hermes, talk to Pan. Let's talk to Eros. Or for the Romans, Cupid.
Oh, hey. You're the new Muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Also just general love, but alright.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction.
See, that's more like it.
Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
Yes.
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all their stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
I understand that.
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
That's
used to
not
make
what
it
I
happen.
selected.
Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love.
Hmm.
But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Well, in some cases, you.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh?
Why does Arrow sound like
Tell me about it.
Chris Hemsworth?
It was hard to get away. I just... Nope. Never mind.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Let's talk to Hermes. We haven't talked to Hermes in a while.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks.
Sorry.
Athena says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
How could Hermes have only been around for a year? Unless his ability to tell time is that bad.
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Hermes like
That
Cupid's
doesn't bother you?
stepdaddy.
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
You understand, as they
Same
die,
way
they're
did
replaced with
you.
new people.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died.
Ah,
We
okay.
were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Well, okay. Wait, JD, have you been playing this? Cause yeah, no, I didn't learn what you just told me in chat until just now.
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how he hides so well as it is.
So is it new people taking the name or is it their spirit? New people taking the name as far as I can tell, Rico.
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
And job of being the god. Yep.
You don't seem that sad about it. Not like Apollo.
He's sad about everything. As for me, I don't know. Part of her is in you now, right? That's how I see it.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Is that a reference I'm not understanding?
Whew! Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Well, I don't think we need to talk to Apollo yet. So let's talk to Pam. I love you. Oh, okay, so... this,
As I
Hermes
live
is not
and
the stepdaddy
breathe,
of Cupid.
if
No.
it isn't our dear Muse.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have
And,
you decided to
the
leave
list.
your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Pan, you little
Do I
shit.
look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
Because
The
the...
horns, you... Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Appalling?
Long ago, we were all very different.
I don't think that was meant as a
Over the span
pun.
of ages, however, even mountains erode.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
You wanted to be one?
Trust is for the
Okay.
weak,
That's fine.
penniless.
I'll allow it.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
You guys know that meme of I think it's like a judge and it's like, you know what? You did nothing wrong. What's the meme? You guys know exactly what I mean. The one it's like, shush, you're right, you did nothing wrong. Let me flirt with Pam.
Maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember,
Oof.
how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However, would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
I know there's probably something up with Pam, but God, that voice is just smooth like peanut butter. And for those that might be like, hey, Brian, chunky peanut butter isn't smooth, I don't eat chunky peanut butter. I don't know that one, but Pan has been known to be a trickster god. I kind of always knew him as the god of nature. Also a great actor. I don't know who plays him.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Wait, sorry, quick thing. I always thought proprietor was a gender-neutral term. Is it not? My bad.
Work. Helping people is all I do, all day long. This, however, you want me to throw myself at the mercy of a lioness.
Oh, it's a cyborg.
Ask a great deal, Grace.
Oh my god, it is! What if I asked nicely?
What if I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes, like so?
Oh, no.
Wait, isn't the voice cast for the OG Teen Titans and the Teen Titans reboot the same? But yeah, now that you said it, I'm kind of hearing it.
Not my one true weakness.
I could also flatter you, tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right. Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll take you to Persephone.
I really appreciate it.
Do keep that in mind after you've spoken to her.
It'll be fine. I've come out of every other one. Let's see. Do we talk to Apollo again? I mean, I guess we can. There's no harm.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she
Oh my
thought
God.
I'd ever use it.
Guys!
Don't you ever have fun?
Guys! Guess who just liked my tweet? Now, to be fair, I did tag them in it. But guess who liked my tweet? The developers of this game. They liked my tweet. had to go back to know what you were talking about. I also thought it was gender neutral. Oh, yeah, no, proprietor versus proprietress? I have never, ever referred to... I've always just used proprietor. To be fair, I don't use proprietor that much. I use owner more. I'm like, are you the owner of this establishment? And even then, I don't use it very that often. But yeah, so Summerfall Studios, the studios that made this game, liked my tweet. Honestly, I'm really waiting for one time where I just keep tagging the developer of games as long as I play them. And just have someone at some point just be like, stop tagging us. Please stop.
No drinking or dancing in Apollo Land?
Once. When I had the Muses to keep me company.
I'll keep you company. I don't know. Can I just continuously flirt with all the gods?
I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier. But
Just gonna flirt with everybody.
predicament to solve first.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know exactly?
How do I not end up dead?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
Yep.
That sweet young goddess was... Persephone.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blinked.
Sorry. Demeter. That can't be right. It's Demeter, right? I've never heard someone refer to that goddess as Demeter. That feels wrong. I don't like it.
Blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Oh! Wait, but then wouldn't there be a new... She also cheats on Hades. All the gods basically cheat on each other, so that's not really news. But yeah, no, then wouldn't there be a new Hades?
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
Oh,
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
I'm sorry. I am going to stop pausing, but just to make sure that I am reading through the lines here. Are we to be believed that that Hades was a abusive husband to Persephone? Persephone got tired of it at some point, killed him, and then the idols punished Persephone for killing the man that kidnapped her, and then forcing them to get married after Hades kidnapped her. And then, once again, reading through the lines part, he was abusive to her, and she killed him. And they're punishing Persephone for that. Oof, honestly, I'd be a little cold too, to be honest. What did I come back to? So basically, they were telling the story of what happened to Persephone in the Stray Gods universe, and how different it is from the legend of Persephone that we know. And a little bit of reading between the lines, it seems like Hades was an abusive husband, and Persephone killed him. And then the gods punished her for killing him by taking away the underworld. That's how I understand it. Well, gods did have a twisted sense of morality. Yes, they do. Puddle193, good for her. I agree. I am anti-murder in about, I would say about 90 out of 100 occasions. I don't blame her either.
I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule.
Ah!
Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
Wait,
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
I'm gonna not pause. But wait, does that mean that Hades dying, if Persephone killed Hades, did Persephone replace Hades as Hades? Because if not, then there would have been a new Hades. Like there's a new Hermes. So after that murder, was Persephone just both Persephone and Hades? I mean, that's my headcanon, personally.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't. So instead, she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into...
Don't overthink it, the game might mention it. You are right, Rico, but I am the god of overthinking things. Which, by the way, I kind of want to make that a meme. Like, literally just try and see if I can Photoshop the laurels from Stray Gods with just text in, like, the purple that, like, this whole game is, which is God of Overthinking Things, and it's just the logo, Brian.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone is angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Okay, but to be fair, unless there are some other grudges, the one grudge that she has so far is that you made her marry her kidnapper, who then abused her, and then punished her when she murdered him. So to be fair, that sounds like an understanding grudge to have.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
Hey, you're
No,
coming
you
with
won't.
me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
Wait, but I've already talked to Apollo. Why do I still have the option to talk to Apollo? Talk to Persephone. Oh man, has it already been an
If you're angry
hour?
with anyone,
Jeez.
Be angry with me. It was I.
I will deal with you later. I was
Oh.
willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. Yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited.
Apollo
Why?
invited me.
Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things.
Oh, sure.
Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you?
Why
What's
not?
the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did
Whoa.
you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone. This isn't.
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Not yet.
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
You hear that? You're in my house, little Muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Oh.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near.
So I'm just going to pause. I know I said I wasn't going to pause as much anymore, but I am responding to Yuriko because I didn't respond to you earlier. You do have to remember, there are multiple interpretations of the Greek gods. Once again, not just back in ancient Greece, but also in popular culture. So, even if we are talking just ancient Greek mythology, depending on the different stories, Hades definitely comes out better than most of the gods, but not by like a lot. Like, once again, I know that due to like some webcomic, I think in that one, yeah, it's like Lore Olympus, I think is what it's called. I think that Hades and Persephone, what happened there was consensual. But there are. Oh, yes, I believe the story that Persephone chose to return to Hades. I don't know. There's just something about that story that just doesn't rub me the right way. Just, yeah, just. I mean, it's one of those things. there are multiple interpretations of that story, so it's not like there is a correct interpretation. I think in anything, saying that there is a correct interpretation is always a slippery slope. But I definitely... Okay, once again, I'm not even going to go down that. I think I'm getting in a little bit into the weeds. The important thing is that even if the Hades of ancient Greek myth was a good person, the Hades of Stray Gods does not seem to be so. So I think we definitely need to separate the gods from ancient Greek myths from how they're portrayed here. Just because I think defending someone who in this interpretation is an abuser, probably not the road we want to go down. So. That is me, though, saying, I saw your comment. You are correct. In the original myth in this game, it is probably for the best we don't defend Hades. We have to remember that all the stories we know are from the art of telling stories. So from each storyteller tells it differently. That is true.
And you all alone, we both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know.
Oh, play to the audience.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. I'll
Maybe.
see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show.
I think they probably went with Hades just due to the fact that they probably more go with the other interpretation. But I don't know. Hey, Summerfall Studios, if any of you are here, you want to answer?
Why would I come here to start a brawl? I'm just running out of time is all. If it's true that I'm just lost and small, why are you keeping your guard up?
Oh man, you stole that from Pan. What a real renegade. No you, no point of view. Kid, people have paid. Me, I've seen a whole lot of bands. I know what a song's secondhand. Maybe you don't know who I am.
I'm gonna play the audience some more.
So she's heard everything before, and she can't be excited anymore. But maybe there's 1,000 brand new songs been right in front of her all along. Let me hear you.
Go for the kill. Go for the kill.
Come on! What are you gonna do now, Persephone? I shout out and the crowd is there for me. Voices joyous, join me steadily. Catch that, it's the sound of destiny. Who sends for me to question me? Persephone, they said to me, Queen of the dead, you're dead to me. On the
Oh.
wings, who are you to step to me?
Oof. Am I in trouble?
Don't use that word.
Don't use what word?
You have no right to use that word.
Oh, Muse.
After what you did to her,
I didn't kill her.
why don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take, that's your biggest mistake. For Calliope's sake.
I'm gonna let her win, see what happens.
You overcame so much on your own. You should be praised. I'm done throwing
Now, to be
stones.
fair,
Please believe me.
the real villain would be whoever killed Calliope.
Bowing down to you, my queen. Underworld, I hereby concede. You wanted blood, well, there's no more to bleed. Your queen's above that. Now I get that. But can you help Persephone? Help a lost little girl.
Aw, man. I know I'm picking the choices here, but this song just absolutely slaps.
Well, you won.
So it appears. If what you told the chorus is true, why do you think Calliope came to you that night?
Hell if I know.
Maybe she thought I could help her. She must have been nearby when whatever happened, happened.
I see. All right, Grace. Come with me.
Woo!
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker.
Oh, also, this is probably a good time to do this. I actually have to go to the bathroom real quick and grab some water. I will be right back. For anyone who comes into stream/chat, I'm just going to put a little BRB. Be right back, guys. I'm back, guys. Give me a second. I'll put the camera back on. We're back. Went to go get some water. Go to the bathroom. Remove my comment. Good. Great. We're ready. We are back. Let's see what Persephone wants to talk about.
She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news.
Man, sorry for my complaining, but I really like Greek mythology, and I just dislike how the always make Hades the bad guy compared to the other gods.
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or
No, that's fine. Honestly, I mean,
who she might have been fighting with.
trying to portray any of the gods as heroes is kind of a choice, is the diplomatic way that I'm going to phrase it.
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
You're clever. You let me win our showdown, and that's a solid move. Calliope may well have chosen you.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Yep.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it
That was
was of no
Hecate.
use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
People keep saying that.
Enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be to...
I also hope it's not Pam.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Whoa! Apollo!
Okay, this
The
isn't...
one and only god I killed deserved it.
Well,
Right.
okay, we're gonna
Sorry, I brought
we're
it up.
gonna stop.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well,
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the
Both
woman
of
who
you.
forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer
Both
simple
of you.
Calliope
Stop
died,
it.
Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that?
Oh, wow.
Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Meant? Past tense?
Please, both of you. None of this will help Calliope. I know you both miss her. I know you cared about her, but she's not completely gone. A piece of her is in me. She
That's what
came
she
to
said.
me for help, and I don't want to die any more than she did.
Song time!
Calliope, I'm listening.
Yes.
Tell us what and you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
Jesus, guys.
You abandoned
Stop
me to
it.
a terrible fate.
Replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I
Trapped.
snapped.
This is not
not
about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Oh my god, Persephone, I was trying to help. Stay with Persephone for now.
Or stay.
I have no idea what
That Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room. Perhaps we can get somewhere.
Was all that really necessary? His reaction wasn't great, but you did provoke him.
It wasn't my finest moment, but you saw how he transformed. Apollo likes to pretend he's not the man he used to be, but behind that sad facade lurks exactly the lout I remember. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one.
does
Even
lout
idol
me.
is behind Calliope's death. They're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
Lout, an uncouth or aggressive man or boy? Uncouth. Ah,
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
I've already admitted that Calliope might actually have chosen you. Don't push your luck.
Oh, I didn't mean...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception, well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Dex. Is that a typo, Rico?
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better.
Seduce all the gods. Seduce all the gods. Seduce
You
all
seem
the
like a woman who
gods.
gets what she wants.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
I think killing another Muse would probably be...
In this scenario, I'm the unacceptable risk?
Yep.
At worst, a murderer. At best, a usurper.
I have to be a usurper? I can't just be a happy accident?
In Athena's world, there are only dangerous accidents.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Man, are you gonna end this game with a god orgy?
No.
If that's an option, then
Go home.
yes.
Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
Do I have to go home? There's no people at home. Queen without a throne. Oh, we're in Act 2 now! Yay! Oh, Heartbreaker? What's Heartbreaker? No harm in checking out all your options.
Ready?
Yes!
Hey. Is everything okay?
Not really. I felt like crap after you left. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world. Without me.
Without you, impossible, Freddy.
I'd never leave you behind, Freddy. You know that, right?
I'm still ready and willing to be your high priestess, if that's what it takes.
If you could just help me get through this next week, that'd be plenty.
Deal. Why don't you start by telling me what happened tonight? Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
That's what I said!
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
They all do.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
You'll figure your way out of it. You're still you.
I am
Aw.
still me. That's true.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
I just spoke to him at the Underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's a
creepy and wants
weirdo.
to get you alone.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But
I have a completely different reaction to Pan, Freddy, but alright.
count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The Muse! The embodiment of inspiration! Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. So, question. If I talk to one, does that mean that I can't talk to all of them? Or can I just go boop, boop, boop? I think we go Pan, Apollo, Persephone.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building, all those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
No, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Sounds about right.
Oh, I don't know. 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here, or...?
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the
What
old
would they
country,
expect?
but it serves its purpose.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give up my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the week.
Right. Good point. You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
You haven't really done much, but alright.
This person I'm to help, what does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I.
Like what?
This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart.
Oh, okay.
One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Ooh, is it Eros? I hope it's Eros. I liked Eros.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
Can I get that on a t-shirt? I want that on a t-shirt. If I want harm to befall on you, You will do it. Knowingly and in open arms.
You're saying you can talk me into anything?
Anything you would enter into willingly and with eyes wide open, which covers a great deal. Yes.
God, orgy ending. God, orgy ending. God, orgy ending.
Find consent wildly attractive, Grace.
Oh.
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands
Man, are
of
you gonna end this game with a god orgy? Yes.
books, mainly.
Oh wait, that was a
Stored
comment
them
from
in a
forever
faraway
ago.
place so no one
Whoops.
unsavory can get their hands on them.
Unsavory like you?
Whoa.
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself.
Hmm.
A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Probably.
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
Nope.
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
Kind of what she'll
I'll
look
think
like.
about it, but no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a
that name
package to
sound
your
familiar?
domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Styrian. Someone want to help me out? Okay, the reliquary. Let's do the reliquary first.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead, we have. Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
Yeah, Pen said there would be books. You like books, right?
I do like books.
See, there you go. Apparently, this reliquary place has all the books you could ever dream of.
You're not supposed to touch them, though.
Library? Ooh, I bet it has relics. I want a wand of fireballs.
Calm down, Freddy.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
Nope.
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know,
Oh.
big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
I'm gonna laugh my
He's
butt
sleeping
off
all his girlfriends.
if
Okay, I knew that sounded wrong.
Asterion and Theseus have a thing.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in our little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Ooh.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy. I wouldn't know the first thing about any of this.
Nah. Well, I hope it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it could all be wrong. I would have never pegged Apollo for a surfer dude with confidence issues.
Huh. Yeah, good point. We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
Guys,
It's
let's just
potentially full of monsters.
let's just make a deal. I don't even care if it ends up in my death.
Are you really planning on doing
If there's a romance option, we're always picking the romance option.
Meddle in love lives? Sweet Talk, the goddess of witchcraft? Freddy, who are you dealing with?
the master meddler and sweet talker?
Damn
Aw.
straight.
I look
Damn
forward to
straight.
seeing you in operation. There's no way at all this could go poorly.
Nope. Oh my god. Hecate is giant.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came!
I am really sorry if we startled you. My name is Grace. We've never met before, but, I'm the new Muse.
And I'm Freddy. Big fan.
If I broke a rule, I apologize. Pan didn't mention anything about that, I'm afraid.
You are Grace?
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Yeah, that's now. Or very recently, anyway. I guess you don't get much news here in wherever this is.
It is between places, crafted by my own hand from the ether. Here in the books are written all things. Past, present, and things that are yet to occur. Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident, and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
No.
Look, whoever screwed up your magic book, it wasn't me.
Yeah, Grace is already getting blamed for everything.
The books cannot be tampered with. They record what is.
But it isn't.
You will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain. There will be tea.
All right.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred. Something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Oh,
Years?
we have like a couple
I don't
days.
have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
Please tell me he's not also giant.
Oh, are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
I'm here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No! Pan! Nah, never heard of him.
Asterion, of course you know Pan.
No idea what he'd want. No, sir, no favours. Nah, not this Minotaur.
Minotaur.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not.
Is that supposed to be the one that trains heroes? No, you're thinking of, what's his name? The dude from Hercules. No, that's the Minotaur. The guy that... The Minotaur that's in the labyrinth.
That because I'm not going.
It is written.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Kate?
You don't mean...
Oh, that is so cute.
Knew it!
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please, help me tell her.
I can do that.
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it.
I like Kate.
Thank you, Asterion.
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead?
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is...
I bet you if Crazy was here, Crazy would be simping for Hecate like crazy.
Smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me, and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. I want to try. Won't you help me?
Sure.
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
Killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
Facilitate a love song!
Poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. Please say you'll help me.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Nice.
Okay, I have an idea.
You do? Well, you do?
You, my bullish friend, are gonna sing your little heart out.
Grace always has the best ideas.
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Oh my god.
Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
Oh, Katie, to me, you know you enrapture?
Ooh, good word.
Is your pallid skin, your lips are so thin, your love of books.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're in love with me?
Yes.
You couldn't possibly. Really?
The yes.
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another go.
You've cast a spell on me. It's
Metaphorically.
a feeling that's killing me.
Metaphorically.
But let's say categorically. Oh, Katie, it's just you and me.
I cannot hide from my reality.
I think she likes him too.
I can't help but think it's best.
No, heck it, no!
I feel so little joy. My want is to destroy. You will come to resent me.
Don't worry, we'll save this, guys.
I'm fond of you. Yet now it appears that you love me. How can you be so sure? What is my allure? Tears are near certain.
I could never make you cry.
It's not my tears I fear. What if I lose you?
Couldn't. Oh, I feel so powerless.
Let me be crystal clear. Do you believe this love of yours shall persevere? Despite all it won't face, it won't disappear. My virtues are few, and if we see this through, the pain that we share may be too severe.
Oh, of course she sings my song better than I do.
Help me! This is a disaster. Grace, help me!
Hecate, if you don't mind, I'll take the floor because I feel obliged to help this minotaur. He's a bit absurd, he gets stuck on a word, but he flies like a bird when you walk in the door. Could the love of your life be right under your chin? Well, there's no need to guess, he's already moved in.
Please understand, Grace, it's not him.
Win for him, please. I hope, God.
It is a difficult place to admire. Hot coals at its core, burned so many before, yet he carries this torch, unaware of the fire.
Hey, will you dance with me? Oh, never mind. You know, this isn't the first time I've pretended to dance with you. could live under a shell. I don't need your answer, you know me too well. This love is my truth, and I know in my soul that the magic in here is beyond our control.
It's true, there's a part of me that yearns for more. If I had my pick, it'd be you I adore. Not all is written, powers greater than fate give meaning to what the world puts on our plate. Yet, even so, this could all go astray.
Who cares?
Have it any other way.
He's bared his soul, so what's the debate? Will you let him in before it's too late?
Please.
Astarion,
Kate?
it seems you've cast a spell on me.
Yay!
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written.
You've cast a spell on me.
To think I shall have my own story.
You've cast a spell on me.
And we shall write it together.
You've cast a spell on me.
A tale of romance and glory.
I can't wait to play this game myself. Honestly, so even though I'm playing it now, if you or Alicia played this on stream, I'd watch it so hard. Also, even though I already pressed the button, we're pressing it again.
Well, that was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Astarion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only
Button didn't work.
half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Astarion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
One second. Trying to see why the app I use for these buttons isn't working. It should. Darn it. One second. Ooh, we got 4 viewers right now. Nice. Okay, let's see. Are our rules working again? Should be. Yeah, worked this time. Did we win? I'm pretty sure we won, right? Well, I don't know. What's the win condition?
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Astarion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
You know, there is a way to repay me. I still need to find out who killed Calliope.
I fear I am oath-sworn to discuss no matters that occur within these halls.
But all I need is...
If there are revelations from my investigation into the abnormality, you shall be informed. Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Yeah. Also, after the conversation with Asterion, I think it's probably best if we end
How long
stream.
are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what I tell you?
Whew! You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything.
An hour? I just need 5 minutes. What do you mean?
I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's, well, she's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore...
Oh, I'm sorry. Just forget that comment. Okay.
Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked. She never got into the reliquary, though. She was just out here in the fog.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
It couldn't have been Medusa, like I said. She never got close.
But Calliope was wounded inside the reliquary?
That's where the blood was. We don't have anything that would attack anyone, though.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You okay there, friendo?
I'm just thinking about Calliope. What happened to her here? Whatever she was trying to do, she probably didn't succeed. She ran from here, dying, maybe straight to our apartment.
Because you were her last hope.
Yeah. What if she hadn't made it? She must have known...
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Okay, can I get a save thingy?
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Let's see, does this work? Hope it does.
Pan!
It did. Okay. So, guys, with that, sorry friends, that's all the time we have for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also smash that notification bell for more notifications. Also, if you go to the description of this video or any video, you can find links to all the Dormant Volcano Games social media, as well as something called Friends of the Channel. Friends of the Channel is a list of content creators in my community that I think do a bang-up job. So guys, if you've done all that, I will see you next time. Testing.